up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Alicia. In today's video, I'm so excited. I'm going to be sharing 5 mindset books to help you create your dream life in 2023. With the new year coming up around the corner, I thought this was a great time to share these books that I've really enjoyed and something that I took away from each one. Let's jump right in. The first mindset book that I'm going to share with you is The Success Principles by Jack Canfield. How to get from where you are to where you want to be. This is what the cover looks like. This is a personal development classic. I've seen this book recommended all over the place, and I'm really glad that I decided to read it. So there are 67 different principles that he discusses to help you create transformation in really any area of your life, whether you're thinking about improving your wellness, making changes in your career, any business ventures. A lot of the principles that are discussed in this book are designed to help you improve your mindset, make changes to your perspective, and help you overcome limiting beliefs that may be holding you back from achieving your goals. I really like that this book is not just all theory. It gives you very practical exercises and activities to do to help you gain clarity and really do the inner work that's going to help create transformation in your mindset and then in turn create change in your life. I really like that this book is laid out in a digestible format. All of the principles are numbered like you see here, which makes it really easy to revisit certain topics or sections at a later time. I also like that each principle isn't a huge amount of pages. Each principle is a concise amount of information, kind of bite-sized, that you can easily read a principle each day. It was really this book that helped me gain clarity in terms of what I feel like my life purpose is, at least this chapter in my life. And all before, I heard a lot of talk about having purpose for your life, and it just seemed really vague. But it was some exercises that were in this book that really helped me gain clarity and have something really practical to do in order to gain clarity in this area. I love quotes. I am a quote girl. I find them so just motivating. I keep quotes around me in my environment. So I want to read you a quote from each book. It's not going to be long. Okay, I'm going to read you 2 sentences. You were born with an inner guidance system that tells you when you are on or off purpose by the amount of joy you are experiencing. Once you are clear about what brings you the greatest joy, you will have a major insight into your purpose. If you're focusing on mindset and improving your outlook in the way that you think about things, I think this is a very valuable book to look into. If I could only recommend one mindset book, I think this would be it. All right, the next mindset book is Not Nice by Dr. Aziz G. I'm not going to butcher his last name, so we're going to call him Dr. G. And he is a psychologist and a confidence expert. So I don't remember where I first heard of this book, but I'm so glad that I came across it. Just reading the cover, I was triggered. I knew that it was exactly for me. So the cover says, stop people pleasing, staying silent and feeling guilty, and start speaking up, saying no, asking boldly, and unapologetically being yourself. This is a much bigger book. This is probably the longest book that I have in my list that we're going through today. Quite a detailed book, which I think is fantastic. There's lots of practical activities, reflection to do, but also a lot of information on what we typically think of being nice is. It provides a different perspective on what being nice is and the downfalls that can come from trying to be nice all the time. I don't like to claim the label of being a people pleaser, but I will say that I've had people pleasing tendencies in the past, and it's still something that I am working through. So this is a book that really hits home for me. I don't think that there's anything wrong in valuing the opinion of other people, especially those close to you. I feel like that's a normal kind of human thing to do, but I think it can get to the extreme where we become so paralyzed by fear and unable to make decisions unless we have the approval of other people. It's like we can get to the point where we are dependent on having everyone's approval around us, but that's just not realistic. Like, I think of the quote, you can't please everyone all of the time. And this book is really all about getting clear on what you want as a person, how you want to operate, and how best to be assertive and still kind mind and the way that you communicate, and being okay with having disapproval and not having everyone necessarily agree 100% with what you're doing. So this book is excellent if you have the habit and tendency of being dependent on having the validation and approval from other people. If you want to start living a more authentic life and living life on your terms, I would definitely recommend this book. It's not going to be for everyone, but if you resonate with the idea of being reliant on other people's approval before you make decisions in your life, I think this is going to be a very valuable book to help you transform that and really just take charge of your life, own your own personal power, and just live life to the fullest, authentically, and on your own terms. I'm going to read you a quote of what the author defines as being nice, because this book can be controversial, because I didn't really think there was anything wrong by being nice. Like, I always thought I was a nice person, but the author defines being nice by saying, at its core, being nice is about being liked by others by making everything smooth. So that means possibly keeping your own thoughts and opinions quiet inside, just to avoid kind of ruffling any feathers, creating any kind of disagreement, or possible experiencing disapproval from other people. He also says being nice does not come out of goodness or high morals. It comes out of a fear of displeasing others and receiving their disapproval. All of that hits home for me. So if you resonate with any of that, I think it's going to be an excellent book for you to read. Know that this is not necessarily a quick read, but I think it is worthwhile if you want to stop relying on the approval of other people. And yeah, just wanted to put it on your radar. I haven't seen other people really talk about this book much, so I hope that it's a new idea and something that you'll find helpful. The next mindset book is a classic. It's a much shorter read, and it is The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. So this book is based on ancient Toltec wisdom, and the idea is that if you apply these 4 agreements into your life, that you'll experience more freedom, more happiness, and love in your life. And the idea is that these 4 agreements are very simple when you read them, but they are actually quite challenging to put into practice consistently in your day-to-day life. I won't share all 4 agreements in case you are interested in reading this book. I don't want to spoil the whole thing for you, but I will share my favorite agreement, and one that I think is pretty challenging for me to put into practice, but it's one that I try to keep top of mind. And that's agreement number 2. Don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. That is a good one. I feel like I need to reread that every morning before I start my day. I love that the concepts in this book are so simple, even though they're challenging to put into practice. They are kind of good guideposts for me. So again, doesn't take long to read. It's easy to revisit again and again. And I will say the first chapter or so, the first section, the terminology is a little on the woo-woo side. So if you're kind of turned off by that, I want to encourage you to just push through, stick with it. It all comes together, and I think it's still worthwhile to read. So yeah, let me know. Have you read The 4 Agreements? I know it's a pretty popular book. Let me know down in the comments if you've read this book or if you plan to read it. And if you're enjoying the video so far, go ahead and like the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps to support my channel, and I'm so happy that you're here. The next mindset book is another classic. It's another personal development classic, and it's Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's all small stuff. And this is by Dr. Richard Carlson, who is a psychotherapist. And this was a book that I always saw around the house growing up, and I just love it. This book is about sharing simple ways to keep the little things from taking over your life. It shares 100 stress-reducing strategies that you can implement just to stop letting the little things bother you and kind of ruin your day. So it's designed to help you stop blowing things out of proportion, stop worrying about all the things that might happen, because a lot of the things that we worry about don't actually actually come true. I love that everything in the book is very practical and bite-sized. The way that this book is structured, there's 100 chapters, but each chapter is literally so short. It takes all of like 2 minutes to read each one. You could easily just kind of flip open the book, choose one, read it in literally a minute or two, which makes it really easy to incorporate into your daily routine if you wanted. When I was a grad school student, this was definitely a part of my morning routine. I used to read 1, 2, or 3 of these every morning before I started my day, just to get my mindset in the right place, kind of build my mental resilience and have a productive day. I can't say enough good things about this book. This will always be on my bookshelf and something that I refer to when I just need a quick reset in terms of my mindset. So definitely check it out if you haven't and you're looking for something easily digestible and something easy to work into your routine. And the next mindset book is Everything is Figureoutable by Marie Forleo. This is what the cover looks like. This is the newest mindset book in my collection and I'm really enjoying it so far. This is a wonderful mindset book because it's designed to help you create one core belief. And it's the title of the book. It's designed to help you create the belief that everything is figureoutable. No challenge is too big to find a alternative way around it, a way to overcome it, or to work through it. So it's designed to help you overcome challenges and really reach your dreams and create the life that you want. Powerful belief, something that I'm trying to remind myself on a daily basis. And I really find that it's helping me think about things differently and try to find creative ways around challenges. What I like about this book is that the concept, the core premise is very simple and easy to remember. Everything is figureoutable. It's a simple one-liner that you can easily remember, which is important. You can kind of create it as a mantra to keep it top of mind and help you create that belief. This book has helpful exercises to help you clarify a vision for your future as well. So if you don't happen to pick up the success principles, this book also has practical strategies to help you create clarity around what you want for your future, what vision is going to be powerful enough to keep you motivated. And this book also has helpful strategies to help you gain clarity around what you want for your future and to help you start before you feel ready. I'm gonna read you this quote that I love that's about fear. Fear is not the enemy. Waiting to stop feeling afraid is. Spending too much time trying to defeat or eliminate your fear will only keep you stuck. Fear will be your companion as long as you're alive. I love this mindset because a lot of times we try to avoid fear, try to get rid of it, when in reality, we actually just have to take action and work through it and realize we didn't die. It wasn't as big of a deal as we made it out to be, and we're able to work through it, you know? Ultimately, this book is designed to get you out of your head, prevent you from overthinking, get you out of your comfort zone and taking action on your goals and your dreams. Another area that really resonates with me that she has a whole chapter dedicated on is perfectionism. I'm sure you've all seen the quote floating around, progress, not perfection. She has a really helpful table on mindset shifts related to perfection and progress. So they're side by side and they have thoughts that align with more of a perfection style of thinking and what that same thought would look like if you were focused on progress instead. Fantastic examples, very well organized and thought out book, so I would definitely recommend this one as well. With any self-help or personal development book, the information that you're reading is only surface level and you're not going to see transformation simply by reading the books. You actually have to take the time to implement what you're learning and see how it works for your life, make changes to really adapt it and find ways that make sense for you to integrate it into your life. All of these books have added so much value to my life and really helped to improve my mindset and things that I am implementing to really live my best life as well. So I hope this video has given you some ideas on books to read if you're looking to improve your mindset and live your best life in 2023. Go ahead and drop your favorite self-help or personal development book down in the comments so we can get inspired and have different books on our reading list. If you enjoyed this video, I think you'll like this one where I share healthy habits that changed my life. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Stay true to you.